Hey, greetings everybody. This is Mike. I'm coming to you from, yeah, you know what? I am coming to you from Samurai Geek Designs. I'm actually coming to you from home, but this is actually going to be our new shop pretty soon. We are going to start moving our graphic design operation little by little over here. The computer might be here by next weekend, and I'll be working full time here as a graphic designer. Um, Ru- some models, some of the builds are. I'm splitting my builds as of this weekend. I've got a queue that I'm working on here at home, and the stuff that is ready for paint is going to be at the shop. Building will be happening here at the house and the new shop. Uh, but the painting will be at the Wonderland Little Shops location. So, with that said, I have started working on something that we're gonna kind of grind out of here really quick because this is considered what I like to think of as a small project. There, despite this being a clear kit, this is going to be not lit. This will not be lit. How about that? Better phrasing. This will not be a lit kit, and I'm kind of glad because I just realized that the struts on the pylons on this lady right here is one piece, and I would have to either get a light or the little photo etch upgrade set from Don Matthews. But you know what? Screw that dude. Seriously, screw that guy. That guy left a bad taste in my mouth maybe about 10 years ago on Starship Modeler, and I haven't been interested in getting anything from that guy ever since. I have no problem saying it either, because, this is all his doing, so he should actually be proud of this. Uh, it's a product of his, I mean, I'm trying to think of a way to say this. Uh, I mean, no backsies, but if you're gonna troll somebody online, then you should probably be ready to deal with the consequences of the if that other person happens to be a bigger troll like me. So, with that said, I have a question, guys. Namely, for there's really two people who watch my videos, Kenny and Gil, and I'll just ask you personally if you know anything about this kit, if you guys have ever built one of these. I've heard some tricky things about the adhesive. Usually I use Tamiya extra thin cement, and that pretty much gets a really good seal on everything that I do. I mean, I literally can drop a model now, and I know it's not going to break. I might lose an antenna or four, but the model will not break itself. The seams will not come apart. So I'm just wondering if the choice of glue is going to be an issue for this kit, since I hear that this might be made out of ABS plastic. Definitely, I mean, this thing soaked already for about 2 hours in dishwashing soap and water. I did scrub it. I can't tell if I can still feel some grease on here, but um, it was an oily model when it came out of the box. Everything was sealed. Round 2 does a really great job of sealing and boxing these models so that there's really no damage or anything that ever is wrong with the kit. Um, I mean, I understand there are some inaccuracies in this kit, but nobody has ever come up to me and said, I don't recognize this model because if this was the NCC 1701-D, it would have a blah 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 blue blue blue, so something. There's always an issue with something in scale or uh, the bridge, the slope of the bridge is about an eighth of an inch off. Stuff like that doesn't quite. I can't stop and consider those things here. So I appreciate the input. Model Man Tom kind of pointed out a flaw in my big enterprise uh, the 350 kit, but at that point there was really nothing I could do, and nobody noticed. Not even me. And I'm if you guys know me, you know that I know about every single flaw that happens during the build here. But anyway, that might have been enough rambling for now. This is the saucer section of the NCC 1701-D Galaxy class starship. This is gonna we do have the decal set for the ship. We do have it. It was made by Round Two. I don't know enough of the Starship Enterprise to say if it's wrong or not, but I do know that I want to cut down some of the contrast on that, so I'm not going to make this a very stark, bright gray piece. This is going to be predominantly blue, probably a little shade darker than duck egg blue, a little more metallic heaviness in it, but that's the goal for this one. We are going to do some weathering to it, but we will keep it to a minimum. I know that the Enterprise is supposed to look pretty pristine, but for scale purposes, I will still be doing a little bit here and there, just to make it look big. But you guys take care. You have fun. We will be shooting out some more videos pretty soon. I have a flying sub that I have started working on for one of our good customers named Tony, who patiently and impatiently has been waiting for me. I mean, but we had a pretty long miscommunication, but we're gonna start knocking out his model pretty soon, and I'm really hoping that I will get it done before the end of March, because that's when we'll be moving. Uh, I had a conversation with one of our customers today, and had to assure him that we will not be moving. Excuse me, we are not closing. We are simply moving, and he is more than welcome to always come by and visit us. I mean, despite this being our home, we are going to have business hours downstairs. We'll be open for business 5 days a week, I believe. But again, more details on that later when we start getting the shop together. For now, this is going to be our home base. We are working on getting all the signage going. The shops here at San Juan Gardens has been gracious enough to let us start designing some of the signage for all of the shops. We're going to be having a meeting pretty soon, so hopefully we're going to have something really nice out here. So you guys take care, have fun, peace out, keep on modeling.